Hello everyone, welcome back to Must Have Mustang. Today we're going to be reviewing Tesla style screen for 2010 to 14 Mustang. This is from Phoenix Automotive. It's a PX6 fast boot, and let's get to it. I haven't started the car in more than 24 hours. Let's see how fast the boot time is. We'll start with that. Okay, so here it is. It's not too bad. It starts quickly. So far I like it. I've had a couple problems with it. Some of them Phoenix got back with me and tried to help me out. Some of them they're just ignoring me, like we all know their service. First one was when I turn off the car, the unit immediately shuts off. I have to put the key back to accessories in order for this to come on. Alright, and the second one was after I started driving for like, we'll say 20 minutes, the screen will just go black and it doesn't come back on unless you press the reset button that's on the side. For that one they sent me an update, and so far so good. I haven't had that problem. And recently the Apple CarPlay that I bought that was built in, it stopped working. Like, it works for 5 minutes and stops functioning. It doesn't work until you go in there, change the settings, unplug your phone, plug it back in, then it'll start working. Speaking of which, it connected through wireless. Okay, let's start. We have navigation. You can do anything. You can download any offline app or online app. I downloaded this one, downloaded the map. Now it says internet connection needed. I would have to go back and change it. You can set any app for this. You can put Google Maps or whatever you like, and then if you press it twice, it goes to half of the screen, and then you get the other half down there, whatever you want. Next, we have radio. Whoa. There you go. Radio is pretty good. It's a good signal. You would have to go to settings in order to get the names over here, like the name of whatever it's playing and the channel name. You have FM, AM, but it's annoying. You can't like use this to scroll through it. You have to keep pressing the button, and then once you find the channel, you can use these as presets, press and hold. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Next we have music. This is whatever it's on a unit, or if you have a flash drive built with music that you want to plug in, this is where it would play. I don't have anything. This is what just came with the radio. Here's videos. Same thing. If you have a movie on your flash drive and you want to play it here, this is just a Fast and Furious trailer, whatever. Haven't messed with that yet. Then we have Bluetooth. This is what I have been using a lot lately, because like I said, Apple CarPlay, it's all messed up. Where did it go? And then once you want to switch to music, you can just go to Bluetooth music, and it does connect automatically after you connect the first time, which is good, just like any other car. We have phone link. That's basically to mirror your phone, but you cannot use it like over here. You have to go to your phone to change the screen and do whatever. We have this button right here. You can actually change it to whatever you want from the apps. This one right here where it says Netflix, I actually put it to Netflix. Let's go to Netflix. I managed to download older version of Netflix that plays on a unit, but the problem is when you play something, it plays in like zoomed in screen. Since this is vertical, it plays in zoomed in. Let's try like just playing something real quick. See, it's just zoomed in. Okay, let's move on. Next is Internet Explorer. That's where you would go to download stuff and browse the web. Then we have settings. Settings, this is where you change your navigation, default app for the navigation, and any other thing over here. And we have app customize. This is where you change this one button right here to whatever you want. We have GPS to tell you how good your GPS is. My antenna is inside the dash and I'm parked in the garage right now, so it's not very good, but it is picking up. Date and time, language, equalizer. I find this to be not helpful at all. Like this one, you can do sound field, and to turn up like bass and whatnot, if you know how to use this stuff, you gotta go through it all just to do it. It's not simple like a car where you have bass, tribe, and whatever. So yeah, I don't really use this. I just, leave it alone. We have dimmer. This seems to keep going back here for some reason, but yeah, my lights are on. It does work with the lights. And that's daytime. User settings. This is where you have some deep settings in there. Like for example, auto run navigation, Navi, which is when you start the car, navigation app would start up immediately. That's the first one. And then auto split screen and Navi, and then Navi volume and all that. Over here, Temp Unit, when you get the unit, it immediately comes with kilometers per hour and Celsius for the temperature unit. Oh Jesus, it keeps connecting to this. This is where you would change it. You change it to Fahrenheit and miles per hour. Reset when breakdown. I think I had that one off before. When a unit crashes, it should automatically reset. So whenever you change any of these settings, you gotta go down here and hit save and reboot, because it will not take effect until you press that. So if you're doing something that you don't know what you're doing, just change that one setting and save and reboot. If it's something you didn't like, then you know which one it is, instead of going in and changing a bunch of stuff, rebooting it, and then trying to figure out which one was the one you touched. Steering wheel settings. I really didn't have to program any of this because it does it automatically, but this is where you would do if anything is not working. System info, it just tells you what version you're on and all that stuff, but when you press and hold on this, it asks for a password. For this car, 1688, that's for the Mustang. I'm not sure any other car. And then it's gonna take you here. This is where some deeper settings you get into, like screen rotation, and then UI number. For this one, it's to change this upper bar, like the look of it. I changed it to 3. I liked it, but then it started having problems. And then whenever you press on one of these, there's a password. You can find that password online. It's like it starts from 125 and then 125.1, then 126, 126.1 as you go in order. I found out that the bottom one doesn't really do anything. It does change this bottom layout, like where the heat and all that stuff is, but it just ruins it. And all this stuff is just some deep settings that you shouldn't touch. Oh, and when you first get the screen, microphone doesn't really work. People can't hear you, so you go into this screen and change the microphone setting into 2. I think it's either 0 or 1. Let's see. Yeah, it's, I think, 0. I was told to put it on 2. It seemed to work. People can hear me until I start flooring my car. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Reset is where you would reset. Install settings, that's where a lot of your good settings are. Let's try 1688. Nope, 1680. Yes, sir. Alright, so this is where everything is, and this is where you would change your protocol for your the head unit. I mean, for the AC and heat. Basically all the settings for your car. Like, you would go here and then look for your car, Mustang, and then low, medium, high. Mine it doesn't have automatic heat controls. It was all manually, and I did not have heated seats, so it would be low. And then you go down here. This is where you fix your volumes, because if you go to Bluetooth music sometimes is louder than Apple CarPlay, or the radio is even louder than all of them. So what I did was I went in here, changed all these to 16 so they all match, and then if I find out any of them is like lower or higher, I'll just go turn that one either up or down. Don't forget, save and reboot. Just some more helpful settings for you guys over here. Okay, radio region. Okay, so obviously we would do North America, but if you do turn this RDS on, that's where it gives you the channel name and the music name on the radio channels, if it has it, like a satellite type of thing. Key touch, not sure what this is, I never played with it. Boot logo, this is where you saw that picture of my car when it first started up. You would upload it here, but your picture has to be 768 by 1024. Alright, that's all. And then here, if you hit more settings, it's basically Android settings. What else? Apps. This is where apps come up. And these are the apps I have. Let's see, Bluetooth music, it was just same thing as the music. File manager is where your files are. And then Android Auto. See, it just messes up like this. Now it won't connect until I disconnect. Go to settings, change a couple things, and then go back and fix them. Then it starts working. I don't know, I recently updated my phone, and Apple CarPlay is on the latest version, 4.0.6. a lot of people are having problems with that. I don't know, I hope they fix it soon, because I did pay extra for that. Now, what else is there? How I got this car on here. Okay, this wasn't supposed to come on. How I got this car on here, I went to install set 1688, 1680. Let's see. Okay, so we go to car type. So your Mustang these years, it's one of these. But I went and got I pressed on a VMA. Let's see. It was the VMA. Yes, it gives you this. And then I selected the check mark. And once you select this, your climate controls will not work. So after you save and reboot, you go back, change it to Mustang. Where did it go? Mustang low. It's gonna change the protocol to Mustang low, which was for this Mustang, but do not hit this check mark to save this picture. If you do, then it will change the picture to this to the orange Mustang or this one. So yeah, change it to Vima, and then go back, change it to the other one, but do not hit that check mark, but hit the check mark for Vima, so that way you get the picture but you don't get the protocols from the other one. All right. I did install reverse camera. I got this one from Amazon. It was like 40 bucks. I'll put the link in the description. I found it the best. It's very good. And then when you press on it, right here, there you go. When you press on the top, you get all these settings. And my front spoiler is pretty low, so I went in and installed a front camera. So when you go to car monitor, front camera, it works. It's a very bad quality, but I was planning to get same camera as the back one for the front, and cut the wire where it shows you the lines, and also reverse it for you, so it's not like the left side shows for the right side. Yeah. I don't know what else to show you. I've had this for about, like, I want to say more than a month, probably 2, and I like it. Like I said, steering wheel controls work, but it's a hassle to go in and press it. I'm trying to find like a Bluetooth knob to connect to it. The quality of it is good. It's a little too bright if you're like in the music. If you're in this page, it's a little bright, and then if you're like this full screen, it's even brighter when you're driving. So what I do is play my music, hit the home button, and then just drive around like this, because you can change your music over here. Okay. And what else? You have settings. And this is where you close out your apps, all of them, or like if you scroll up, clear it here. Yeah, that's about it. It is a good one, but I would still recommend the Dynovan, the $900 one that looks OEM over this, but this was within my budget. I got it. It looks nice. Comment below if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you guys, since I'm trying to learn about this myself. Alright, make sure you like this video and subscribe, and I'll test this for a little longer, and hopefully I'll post another video if I come across any problems and fix them, or any problems in general, and see if you guys could help me out.